Hey friends and Boba Fiends, I'm Alyssa and welcome back to Books and Boba. This is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So, today's drink is from Class 302. It is a chocolate fudge iced milk drink with egg pudding and boba. So there's two toppings today. Look at their huge cups too. Oops, wrong way. 1, 2, 3. Huge cups again. Big as my face. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah. It's a pretty simple drink. Iced milk. Add some toppings. I like that they have a bunch of toppings for only like $4.95, I think. Or $4.35. I'll put it up in the description, but it's really, really good. Kind of reminds me of Nesquik, but better. Alright. Good bubble quality. Really good egg pudding. It's like sticky sweet. Oh, it's honey boba. Here we go. Act 4, Scene 8. Godric's Hollow, a shed, 1981. Albus looks up, amazed to see Ginny and then Harry, and then he takes in the rest of the happy band. Ron, Draco, and Hermione. Albus. Mum? Harry. Albus Severus Potter, are we pleased to see you? Albus runs and throws himself into Ginny's arms. Ginny receives him delighted. Albus. You got our note? Ginny. We got your note. Scorpius trots up to his dad. Draco. We can hug too, if you like. Scorpius looks at his dad, unsure for a moment, and then they sort of half-hug in a very awkward way. Draco smiles. Ron. Now, where's this Delphi? Scorpius. You know about Delphi? Albus. She's here. She's trying to kill you, we think. Before Voldemort curses himself, she's going to kill you, and so break the prophecy, and... Hermione. Yes, we thought that might be it too. Do you know where specifically she is now? Scorpius. She's disappeared. How did you... Without the time turner? Harry, interrupting. That's a long and complicated story, Scorpius, and we don't have time for it. Draco smiles at Harry gratefully. Hermione. Harry's right. Time is of the essence. We need to get people into position. Now, Godric's Hollow is not a large place, but she could be coming from any direction. So we need somewhere that gives us a good view of the town, that allows for multiple and clear observation points, and that will, most importantly, keep us hidden, because we cannot risk being seen. They all frown, thinking. I'd say St. Jerome's ticks all those boxes, wouldn't you? Act 4, Scene 9. Godric's Hollow, St. Jerome's Church, Sanctuary, 1981. Albus is sleeping in a pew. Ginny watches him carefully. Harry is looking out the opposite window. Harry. No, nothing. Why isn't she here? Ginny. We're together. Your mum and dad are alive. We can turn time, Harry. We can't speed it up. She'll come when she's ready, and we'll be ready for her. She looks at Albus's sleeping form. Or some of us will be. Harry. Poor kid thought he had to save the world. Ginny. Poor kid has saved the world. That blanket was masterful. I mean, he almost destroyed the world, but probably best not to focus on that bit. Harry. You think he's okay? Ginny. He's getting there. It just might take him a bit of time. And you a bit of time too. Harry smiles. She looks back at Albus. Harry does too. You know, after I've opened this Chamber of Secrets, after Voldemort had bewitched me with that terrible diary, and I'd almost destroyed everything. Harry. I remember. Ginny. After I came out of hospital, everyone ignored me, shut me out, other than, that is, the boy who had everything, who came across the Gryffindor common room and challenged me to a game of exploding snap. People think they know all there is to know about you, but the best bits of you have always been heroic in really quiet ways. My point is, after this is over, just remember, if you could, that sometimes people, but particularly children, just want someone to play Exploding Snap with. Harry. You think that's what we're missing? Exploding Snap? Ginny. No, but the love that I felt from you that day. I'm not sure Albus feels that. Harry. I'd do anything for him. Ginny. Harry, you'd do anything for anybody. You were pretty happy to sacrifice yourself for the world. He needs to feel specific love. It'll make him stronger, and you stronger too. Harry. You know, it wasn't until we thought Albus had gone that I truly understood what my mother was able to do for me. A counter-charm so powerful that it was able to repel the spell of death. Ginny. And the only spell Voldemort couldn't understand. Love. Harry. I do love him specifically, Ginny. Ginny. I know, but he needs to feel it. Harry. I'm lucky to have you, aren't I? Ginny. Extremely. And I'd be delighted to discuss just how lucky another time. But for now, let's focus on stopping Delphi. Harry. We are running out of time. A thought occurs to Ginny. Ginny. Unless... Harry, has anyone ever thought, why has she picked now? Today? Harry. Because this is the day that everything changed. Ginny. Right now you're over a year old, am I right? Harry. A year and 3 months. Ginny. That's a year and 3 months she could have killed you in... Even now. She's been in Godric's Hollow for 24 hours. What's she waiting for? Harry. I'm still not entirely following. Ginny. What if she's not waiting for you? She's waiting for him. To stop him. Harry. What? Ginny. Delphi's picked tonight because he's here. Because her father is coming. She wants to meet him. Be with him. The father she loves. Voldemort's problem started when he attacked you. If he hadn't done that... Harry. He'd only got more powerful. The darkness would only have got darker. Ginny. The best way to break the prophecy is not to kill Harry Potter. It's to stop Voldemort from doing anything at all. Act 4, Scene 10. Godric's Hollow, St. Jerome's Church, 1981. The group are gathered and full of confusion. Ron. So, let me get this straight. We're fighting to protect Voldemort? Albus. Voldemort killing my grandparents. Voldemort trying to kill my dad? Hermione. Of course, Ginny. Delphi's not trying to kill Harry. She's stopping Voldemort trying to kill Harry. Brilliant! Draco. So we just wait until Voldemort turns up? Albus. Does she know when he turns up? Hasn't she come here 24 hours early because she isn't sure when he'll arrive and in what direction? The history books, correct me if I'm wrong, Scorpius, show nothing about when and how he arrived in Godric's Hollow. Scorpius and Hermione. You're not wrong. Ron. Blimey, there are 2 of them. Draco. So, how can we use this to our advantage? Albus. Do you know what I'm really good at? Harry. There's plenty you're good at, Albus. Albus. Polyjuicing. And I think Bathilda Bagshot may have all the ingredients for polyjuice in her basement. We can polyjuice Voldemort and bring her to us. Ron. To use polyjuice, you need a bit of someone. We don't have a bit of Voldemort. Hermione. But I like the concept. And pretend mouse for her cat. Harry. How close can we get through Transfiguration? Hermione. We know what he looks like. We've got some excellent wizards and witches here. Ginny. You want to transfigure into Voldemort? Albus. It's the only way. Hermione. It is, isn't it? Ron steps forward bravely. Ron. Then I would like to. I think I should be him. I mean, it wasn't. No. Hold on. Ron steps forward bravely. Ron. Then I would like to. I think I should be him. I mean, it won't be exactly nice being Voldemort, but without wishing to blow my own trumpet, I am probably the most chilled out of all of us, and so maybe transfiguring into him, into the Dark Lord, will do less damage to me than any of you more intense people. Harry steps away, introspective. Hermione. Who are you calling intense? Draco. I'd also like to volunteer. I think being Voldemort requires precision. No offence, Ron. And a knowledge of dark magic, and... Hermione. And I'd like to volunteer too. As Minister for Magic, I think it's my responsibility and right. Scorpius. Maybe we should draw lots? Draco. You're not volunteering, Scorpius. Albus. Actually... Ginny. No way. I think you're all mad. I know what that voice is like inside your head. I won't have it in mine again. Harry. And anyway, it has to be me. Everyone turns to Harry. Draco. What? Harry. For this plan to work, she has to believe it's him. Without hesitation. She'll use Parseltongue, and I knew that there was a reason why I still have that ability. But more than that, I know what it is to feel like him. I know what it is to be him. It has to be me. Ron. Rubbish! Beautifully put, but beautiful rubbish. No way are you going to. Hermione. I'm afraid you're right, my old friend. Ron. Hermione, you're wrong. Voldemort is not going to be... Harry should not... Ginny. And I hate to agree with my brother, but... Ron. He could get stuck as Voldemort forever. Hermione. So could any one of us. Your concerns are valid, but... Harry. Hang on, Hermione. Ginny and Hermione make eye contact. I won't do it if you don't want me to. But it feels like I'm the only way... It feels like the only way to me. Am I wrong? Ginny thinks a moment and then softly nods. Harry's face hardens. Ginny. You're right. Harry. Then let's do this. Draco. Don't we need to discuss the route you're taking, Harry. She's watching for him. She'll come to me. Draco. And then what? When she's with you, may I remind you that this is a very powerful witch. Ron. Easy! We get her in here. We zap her together. Draco. Zap her? Hermione looks around the room. Hermione. But hide behind these doors. If you can get her to this point, Harry, she indicates the point where the light from the rose window hits the floor, then we can come out and make sure she has no chance to escape. Ron, with a look to Draco. And then we'll zap her. Hermione. Harry, last chance. Are you sure you want to do this? Harry. Yes, I can do this. Draco. No, there's too many what-ifs. Too many things that can go wrong. The transfiguration could not hold. She could see through it. If she escapes us now, there's no telling what damage she can do. We need time to properly plan to... Albus. Draco, trust my dad. He won't let us down. Harry looks at Albus, moved. Hermione. Wands. Everyone withdraws their wands. Harry clasps his. There's a light that builds, that overwhelms. The transfiguration is slow and monstrous, and the form of Voldemort emerges from Harry. And it's horrendous. He turns. He looks around at his friends and family. They look back, aghast. Ron. Bloody hell! Harry / Voldemort. It's worked then? Ginny, gravely. Yes, It worked.